To do was working with an equine rehab center. It's a children's center mostly, but there are adults. It combines anything from children with autism to social anxiety, maybe social disorders, to kids who just don't typically get to ride horses and experience that kind of lifestyle. They get to come out, and the cool thing is this is a non-profit organization, so all the people that work there are not paid. They are volunteers, and all the proceeds from anything that they earn go back into another really cool charity that helps girls and women that have been part of sex trafficking, finding more information about it, finding them help when they get out of their terrible situations. So it's just a really cool environment. And what I really like the most about it is all the interaction you get with different kinds of kids. Kids can teach you so many things that you didn't even know. One of my best memories of my time working there was with a little girl who had a really bad social disorder. As far as social anxiety goes, she had a hard time making friends. She didn't really like to talk to people, but whenever she started talking about the horses with me, she just opened up and she got really chatty, and her mom said this is the only place she does that. So I just thought that was such a cool thing to get to experience, and it really shows that the authenticity and uniqueness of this program is really something that works, and it's really something that's pretty cool. Leadership project about leadership and why I chose this is because it combines my love of horses and my love of teaching. I really enjoy spending time with kids, and I really enjoy horses, so to be able to combine the two and complete my project was just a bonus. Interestingly enough, I thought that I would be teaching kids about leadership and showing my leadership qualities, but it kind of turned out that they showed me that leaders come in all forms and shapes and sizes, young, old, small, tall. And there's a lot of really cool interaction. Leadership comes in all different forms. You don't always have to have a leader type role. You could be in a student role and teach someone something. And I really think that's what leadership is about. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and doing what's best for the group as a whole. This project really kind of opened my eyes to a lot of different things that I never would have thought. As far as leadership styles go, you don't always have to be take charge and commanding. You could kind of be a more set back, laid back leader and let them come to you. And I found that the kids reacted just as well to that, and we had a blast doing it. So if I were to take anything from this, it's be very open in your leadership styles, because everyone leads with a different kind of way. Human or community need that I met. I really felt like community need, I was providing a service need, and the need for service is definitely necessary in a non-profit organization where they're just trying to better the community, and they're trying to do a lot of things with not a lot of money and not a lot of support. So it's really cool for members of the community, either in a class like how we are, or the people that I work with that just come and volunteer on a daily basis. The need of service is definitely beneficial in the community, and I think that more people should get involved. Just by donating my time and my hours, I was able to help their program run a little bit more smoothly on a weekend that was really busy for them. So meeting are just the basic Maslow's hierarchy, the need for companionship and the need for love, just to feel like someone is important to you and you feel important to them. That kind of bond is something that every kid needs, especially. So I think that was really cool to be able to provide. Things I learned from my service learning project in regards to leadership aspects and capabilities, and I definitely learned that I have very strong values in certain areas, those areas being trust and loyalty. I think it's super important, and I was able to stress that with the kids by bringing them into a more trustworthy environment, showing that I'm a loyal companion, and really coming across those values in a very strong sense. I think I got to show a lot of my strengths, compassion and positivity being the strongest. I definitely have a lot of compassion and empathy towards people, so by being able to show this with the kids and bring that sense of fun, positivity to the group. I thought it was really a cool thing to express in my leadership traits. I really learned what enable others to act and encourage the heart means. By encouraging these kids to be better and be proud of themselves, it really actually made me feel proud of myself. And by enabling others, I'm just showing them a way to do things and teaching them that it's okay and they can do it themselves too. So enabling others, kind of backing away and letting them do whatever they want to do and then guiding them on the way is a really cool process. And I think through this project I got to see a hands-on first experience with that. Finally, as far as personality goes, I'm very go, go, go. So whoever's going to be following me or learning from me kind of has to go with a more go with the flow style. With the kids, it worked great. They had a lot of fun jumping from thing to thing, and it actually made me feel better about personality style that I thought was a little bit on the detrimental side to me typically. And finally, I learned that there's definitely two aspects that I focus on a little bit more as far as my own brain style goes. I definitely use a lot more bodily influence when I'm teaching. I use hands-on things, I use games, and I'm able to teach and express myself a lot more in that manner. And the other thing that I really strive in is my interpersonal skills. I'm very one-on-one or very in a group, but either way I like to be really social and keep everything involved and keep everything fun and working together. I don't like doing things by myself, so with these kids it was great to be in a big group or a small group, but to be able to be communicating with them, multiple people in a group, and keep that kind of positive, real friendly atmosphere going.